Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ. So the bulls showed up today. Pretty low range day. We have a new support at 262.71 and a new resistance at 263.73. As the bulls will try and see continuation, we have our low of the dump, all-time high, higher low. And if the bulls can follow through tomorrow and break 263.73, we'll be looking to head up and form a lower high to see this daily range tighten as the volume continually drops off and we see that range tighten up. So the weekly time frame for SPY is a bearish candlestick rejecting from the upper Bollinger Band. Anything above 255.63 will maintain higher lows on the weekly. No red flags on the weekly time frame whatsoever at this point. As long as exponential moving averages stay support, the bulls are in an extremely strong uptrend. Checking in on IWM, didn't see the bounce that SPY saw. So we have that support, the low of last Friday, 148.75, and we're approaching it here. 50-day moving average, middle Bollinger Band are going to be tested tomorrow. Declining bear volume, so look for a higher low to form compared to 148.75. If the bulls can bounce and hold that level, it will be a very clear bottom fishing play. You can put a stop below it if it breaks, but we're anticipating the bulls to at least make an effort to hold these moving averages and see a short-term bounce off of them. On the weekly time frame for IWM, also a big bearish candlestick, but anything over 144.50 is a higher low on the weekly, keeping those bulls in full control. No red flags whatsoever on the long term. At this point, it would require a break of 148.75 for the daily chart to be looking bearish, and then there's that low in the weekly, 144.50 for the weekly chart to be looking bearish. So all moving averages still support and key tests approaching for IWM, a potential bullish entry trade tomorrow. QQQ, low of yesterday, just barely broke, only by 4 pennies, and now it's an inside bar. Well, not technically an inside bar, but I'll call that a double bottom, and we still have lower highs, so the bulls need to break 153.74 tomorrow to try and see this bounce play out. The hourly time frame is trying to go from lower highs and lower lows to forming a higher low and a higher high, and to get that higher high, have to break 153.74, and then the daily middle Bollinger Band will be resistance after that. So it's not a complete loss for the bulls here. They are holding on. I am watching the potential of a bearish reversal head and shoulders pattern with the left shoulder, the head, and if we bounce here and top out around 154, 155, that will be the potential right shoulder, and the break of support here, 151.78 and 152.81. That 152.81 level would be the neckline breaking bearish if that were to play out, but again, that's looking a little bit further into the future. That could take 4 or 5 days to play out at least. So at this point, we're just watching that support of 152.06. And we're seeing if the bulls can get some follow through tomorrow after closing up near the high of the day. All the names that dumped to start the week, all these tech names, are seeing a decent recovery, with most of them seeing higher lows and higher highs on the hourly. Question now is just how much upside do we have in this bounce before the bulls tire out? I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow.